Hey everyone, I'm Nick de la Torre with Awaken Catholic, and welcome to Awaken the Word. Today we're reading from the Gospel according to Matthew. Then little children were being brought to him in order that he might lay his hands on them and pray. The disciples spoke sternly to those who brought them, but Jesus said, "Let the little children come to me, and do not stop them, for it is to such as these that the kingdom of heaven belongs." And he laid his hands on them and went on his way. What do we make time for in our lives? On a day-to-day basis, if we're in the middle of something, if a child comes and interrupts us, how do we respond? I know I, for one, am not perfect at this. I, for one, struggle with this immensely. I'm a pretty lighthearted guy, but at the same time, I like to focus on the task at hand. And when even one of my own children comes and interrupts me, I really struggle to adapt to that situation. But if this was my last day on Earth, and let's be honest, any day could be any of our last days here on Earth. If this was my last day on Earth, would I be happy with the fact that I was so focused on my task, on the work I was doing, or whatever it is, that I was so focused on it that I didn't make space for the interruption from my child and immediately pause what I was doing to give my child my full attention? Even if it weren't my child, a child at all. Let's say a person, even an adult person, might interrupt us. Is that person not more important than whatever it is that we're focused on in the moment? We need to be willing to prioritize people over things and people over activities. People are the priority. People are what matter. I know, as the father of now 4 kids, and gosh, I know, you're watching this and you're thinking, Nick, you look way too young to have 4 kids. Those of you listening on radio, trust the viewers. Okay. As the father of 4 kids, when I'm getting work done so that I can provide for my kids. But at the same time, if my kids' experience of that is me neglecting them, then I'm doing it wrong. My children need to have a father who validates their existence, who shows them you are important enough to pay attention to. And to be honest with you, I'm recording this message primarily for myself, and maybe there are people out there who can relate to this tension. I cannot allow my work, even though it's for them, to negatively impact my fatherhood. Childhood goes by so fast. You blink and you miss it. We only get one chance to be around our children when they are children. It is of supreme importance to make our children know that they are loved with our time and our attention, and to pray over them, to bless them, and to teach them about God. And if you make time for that on a consistent basis, if I make time for that on a consistent basis, I won't regret it, and neither will you. I have been Nick. This has been Awaken the Word. And before you go, I just need you to know that Jesus loves you. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to Awaken the Word.